You're listening to or watching the QC Step Podcast, a podcast to give you the information and the skills that you need to find a job, keep that job, and become a successful employee. Welcome to the 36th episode, which is the very last episode of the 2012-2013 school year. On this episode, I'm going to talk with you about how you can use QCStep.com over the summer. I talked about that a couple episodes ago, but I'm going to go over it one more time just so you know how you can use QCStep.com to get job leads and get in contact with Don and Cindy that are working over the summer. But before I do that, let's take a look at this week's job leads. Over the summer, these job leads will be posted to QCStep.com every Monday morning. They'll probably be up there by noon. And you can go there and find the links to the online applications. And if you have any questions about any of the leads for that particular week, you can fill out the contact form that may be at the bottom of that post. If it's not at the bottom of that post, there are other areas on the site to get in contact with us, the information or the contact forms. And just fill something out. It'll get sent to me. I'll pass it on to Don and Cindy because they're working over the summer, and they'll get in contact with you. So like I said, if you need help with the application for one of these leads, just fill that out. Okay, let's start things off by looking at the Hy-Vee food stores. The Moline store on Avenue of the Cities, they're looking for a floral design clerk. The Rock Island store is looking for produce clerks and kitchen clerks. And the Silva store is looking for bakery clerks and produce clerks. And there is a link under the post entitled Job Leads June 10th, 2013. There is a link to the Hy-Vee online application, so you can fill that out for any of these leads. Let's look at the other businesses that are hiring. Goodwill of the Heartland is hiring for their Moline store, and they're looking for production clerks, and those have various hours, and you need to apply by June 12th. That's Wednesday. Apply, and if you go to QCStep.com, you can see the link to the online application. Fry Lake Golf Club is near Sherrard, and they're looking for ground laborers. And so if you like working outside, especially in the summer, that'd be a really good position. You can apply in person, and the address is 1921 310th Street in Sherrard. So you probably want to get on Google Maps or MapQuest or something and see where that's at if you're not familiar with it, but it's in Sherrard, outside of Sherrard. Bethany Lowe Designs, that's in Osco, Illinois, and they're looking for seasonal warehouse workers. And to apply, you need to send your resume through email to the address that I'm about to give you, and I'll put it right here on the bottom of the screen. And it's bkjones@bethanylowe.com. And then there's some links for the graduates here. So these are jobs that are for people that are over 18. Rosewood Care Center, that's in Moline. They're looking for dietary, cooking, and laundry workers. And you can contact Cindy at 7300 34th Avenue in Moline. So, the best thing to do is just to go in there, dress for an interview, and go in and ask for Cindy, and you'll probably get an application to fill out and things like that. The Isle Casino and Hotel is looking for stewards. That's both full-time and part-time. There's a link to the online application on the site. Lowe's in Davenport is hiring full-time facility service associates, and there's a link to the online application. Home Depot in Bettendorf is looking for sales associates, lot associates, and cashiers. So about all the positions that they would have there, really. And you can apply online through our website. And the last job lead for this week is Jumpstart Gymnastics in Bettendorf. They're looking for part-time office assistants, and you can apply in person. The address is 711 14th Street in Bettendorf. Now, if you would like any help with these applications, or if you would like more information, you can fill out the contact form that's at the bottom of this post, or you can call 309-796-2500 and ask for Don or Cindy. Well, I'm going to take the end of this episode to talk with you about how you can use QCStep.com over the summer. I talked about this a few episodes ago, but I wanted to go over it again since if somebody's finding the podcast new, this will probably be the first thing that they see. So because our podcast is affiliated with the schools, I have the summer off, and so the podcast will end until August. What you can use QCStep.com for is job leads. On Monday mornings, so probably by Monday at noon, Don or Cindy will have posted the current job leads, of course, the links to the online applications, and there should be a contact form at the bottom of that post. And if it's not there, you can scroll through and find it on another post. And if you want more information on any of the leads, or if you want help with an application, just fill that out. Or you can call them, and their phone number at the office is 309-796-2500, and they would be happy to help you with the application or answer any of your questions about that job or any job in general. If you're working a job and you're still checking out the website and things like that, or if you're listening right now, I know all of you are off work or off school for the summer, and I'm sure you're having fun. I'll know that feeling in a couple days. But if you're having trouble with any of your, like an issue at work, or if you feel like you're maybe about to lose your job, or you feel like you'd like to quit your job, or just some sort of issue that you would like some counseling on or some help with working through it, please don't hesitate to call our office. That's what we're here for. We're here for you to be successful with the job that you have now and the jobs that you're going to have in the future. So we want you to help you keep your job now and help you prepare for your future jobs. So again, please don't hesitate to fill out the contact form on the page or call the office 309-796-2500. So as I said, the podcast will be returning in August, and things may look a little bit different with the podcast as far as the video goes. Things may sound a little bit different, and I'd like to keep some of the segments that we did this year and do more of them. Some of them I kind of let slack, and some of them I'd really like to put more effort into. For instance, the interviews with employers, and I think those were really good. I did those early on, and the hiring managers. So to give you an idea of what they're looking for in interviews and things like that, the QCStep.com tips of the week with Gary and Carrie and Dawn and Janine, I thought those were really good. I'd like to kind of bring those back in. And we did the My First Job little series. We did 2 of those, and I plan to do more of those next year too. So that's kind of what we have in store for next year. As well as some other things that we're still kind of working on and trying to figure out if we can make them happen. So I think that does it for this episode. So we will be back in August, in the middle of August, with the next episode of the QC Step Podcast.